Look at that glorious sunrise. Welcome back, fishing friends, to another adventure. All right, guys, it's super early in the morning. We got to catch some fish. If you're new to the channel, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate all the support. Usually making some kind of fishing video. I'm going to be starting off with the Obalas baitcaster on the Lew's TP2 rod series with a Booyah spinnerbait. We're going to see if we can catch a few. I've got, let's see, 10-pound. I think on this one I've got Seaguar. Testing it out. Usually I have Sunline, but we got some Seaguar this time. Oh yeah, check that out. Whew. Man, that looks good. Tighten this up just a little. There we go. Man, I hope you guys are able to get out and do some fishing. Still kind of chilly, not quite spring yet. We're a couple of days out from spring. Boy, it's got a big blade on there. I got a little Berkley Power Stinger trailer on there. Take a look at this. I like this style. Let me get this unhooked off of my hoodie. All right, take a look at this. I like how this does not go past the hook. That's a key thing. Jimmy Houston did a really nice job explaining why that's important, so that the blade, that none of this interferes with the fish hookup. So that's something to think about when you're throwing a spinnerbait and picking one. That's a huge deal. So with this, I crank, kill it, crank, kill it. Water temperature is like 54, 53, 54. Look at that blade. So, still nice and cool. Man, I love throwing spinner baits. It's a good color too. It's got a, I'm pretty sure it's a size 6 blade on there. We got shad jumping. I do prefer the clothespin style. This one's a little open right there. I'll direct tie, but sometimes I put a speed clip like I've got on there now. Speed clip doesn't affect it much from what I can tell. I've never had an issue with that. All right, guys, I love this color with that orange kicker right there. If it's slightly stained or stained water, but they're gonna feel the vibrations of that thing. It's a Hildebrandt number 6. So I've got the Berkley Power Stinger on there. Acts like a little keel. So that's what we're going to start off with today. And let her rip. Once again, thanks for hanging out with me today. My name's Alan. I'm usually making some kind of a fishing video. I'm also doing this BTL St. Jude Bass Challenge. Trying to cull a few fish. So crank, 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 kill it. Crank, 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 kill it. Crank, 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 kill it. I'll try different size blades. I'll throw with the MEPS. So I just change it up pretty good, just to get things rolling here. I always like to start off with the spinner bait. Got a bunch of lipless. Got flat sides. I got the red box today. Always got to have the red box, especially this time of year. Actually, I can fish red year round. I do pretty well on it. Man, look at that thing. So I've been walking up and down the shore here. Looking at different animal tracks, which is always cool. Saw some raccoon ones and possum tracks back there. But on the main lake, you can hear the wind whipping up behind me. So this kind of goes out and then back around. This is where I catch a lot of topwater also. Hadn't had rain in a week or so, so it's kind of calming down a little bit. They're fun to fish with, and also got some chatterbaits in here, some bladed jigs. So I think I'm gonna throw one of these bladed jigs next. I got this one with one of these Lunker City karate craws on it. Oh no, that's just a regular jig. Here's the bladed jig. There's one. This one's been beat up. I like throwing this one. It's got the Lake Fork Magic shad, and this right here trailer's perfect, guys. For one, if you want a straight tail, get the Biospawn Exo Stick. And that's pretty much the red box right there. I add to it every year. We're gonna throw this little Biospawn one. There was a time when you couldn't get these jackhammers, these fire crawl ones. So the skirt's a little long on this. I try not to let it get past the the hook, but I've got the straight tail on here. Everyone talks about needle tails, straight tails. This thing will cause that to really have some unique action. It'll kick out. Let me get this set here. There we go. All right, got this one on the KastKing, on the Bass X. This one's the, what is this thing? Oh yeah, the Spartacus 2. Look at that Casa Country Mile. Yeah, so get together a nice red box and just fish it. Keep fishing it and keep fishing it. Yeah, you can change it up, do different things, but the thing is, guys, you can use red all year long. It gets emphasized during the March and April, but really you can use it all year. Crank, 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 kill it. Crank, 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 kill it. Crank, 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 kill it. I love these Bass X rods, guys. These are like their entry-level rod for St. Croix, but man, they sure as heck take a beating. Okay, check that out. Look how that tail works with that. Man, that's good stuff right there. All right, let's work it and see what we can catch. All right, boys, we're hooked up. And boy, she's pulling drag. Is this a catfish? This may be a catfish, guys. But she swam towards me. I thought I lost her. I think this is a catfish. It's still fun to catch, though. See how it's staying down? Yeah, I think this is a catfish. Can't see it yet, but hey, I'm here to catch fish. Oh, it's one of these. It's a big hybrid. Check that out. Boy, that's a big one. Whew. When that thing's hooked good. Man, that's a nice hybrid right there. There we go. All right, guys, here he is, a little muddy. Let's get him back in there. Boy, that's a big fish. There he goes. Belly flop. All right, that was on that straight tail jackhammer. Boy, it felt like he was a catfish because he just stayed down there. But that was pretty fun to catch. All right, let's keep things moving here. There it is, guys, right there. Check it out. So I got to reapply it. I got to pinch off that little piece right there. There you go. Oops. I'm sitting here looking. Oh, check that out. Man, he really ripped that. I'll have to go in this side. Nope. This tail is shot. Boy, he just wrecked it. Let me pinch off right here. We'll go here and we'll see if that'll work. You don't need much. There we go. It'll still get the same action to it. The skirt covers it a little bit, but there you go. I just need to get another one on there when I get home, but man, that was fun. He just hammered it. Wasn't a bass, but man, it was one of those wipers hybrids. I thought it was a catfish for sure. I catch a lot of catfish on these bladed jigs. So this is on the Bass X with Seaguar, 10-pound Seaguar, Spartacus 2. Look at that. Let me trim the skirt just a little bit. Got my tweezers with me. Even if I put the longer tail on trailer, it'll be fine. I'm all turning my head all sideways, you know. You guys are trying to... I'm holding it in close because I don't have my glasses on. You guys are like, hey, we can't see anything. Neither can I. Ooh, I almost cut the line. Did you see that? There we go. Yeah, when I was down in Corpus Christi, I was talking to some dudes about bass fishing and told them about the channel, and I caught that big redfish. There we go. On a swim jig. So I went through the whole swim jig deal and how I trim the skirts on them. Most skirts come with what, 50 strands. I try to get that thing down to 25 to 20. All right, so as you can see, the red box produced with the fire craw. All right, guys, we're hooked up on this little Wildeye minnow. Let's go. Ooh, check it out. It's a little, what is it, a white bass? Not too shabby right there. This may be one of those hybrids. Check that out. Nice fat fish. That's on that Storm Wildeye minnow. Looks just like this. See, I had a couple of pops earlier, and I was thinking that was it. Either a dinky bass, a white bass, or one of those hybrids. But I put a little willow on the gut of this thing. Check it out. There it is right there. You can get them from Spro, and then all you need to do is take that bottom treble off, put a little split ring, and then put whatever kind of blade you want on there. See, it looks like these shad that are flickering. So I just hop it along the bottom, kill it, slow crank. Sometimes I burn it and then kill it. All right, guys. Another one that's in the red box that doesn't fit is this spinner bait. And I got a Berkley Power Stinger on the back of it. Normally I would trim the snout off to get a little bit more room, but I left it in there so that I could get a little more action on the back end. It works fine. So these are custom made through, what is it? It's that B, whatever that B fishing website. So I can't even think of it. Anyway. And they've got a whole bunch of cool ones. And I like it because they're clothespin style. Look at that. I love that big Colorado blade right there. Crank, 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 kill it. Crank, 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 kill it. Crank, 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 kill it. And so I like the thinking behind Jimmy Houston. He doesn't want that top arm to be past that hook or close to it. If it's close to it, there should be a decent gap in there. That way the fish doesn't have any interference when it's coming up to hit the lure. I don't put any stinger hooks on them. All right, guys, check it out. I'm gonna throw this little custom painted wreck shad right in here in these little spots. I've been moving up and down the bank. I love this little lure. I took the back treble off and put a little willow blade. I've got crappie on these things, bass, white bass. They're just fun to fish with. And don't worry about that little willow being back there, guys, and losing a treble. They'll still crush it. Got Berkley Fusion 19 hooks on there. All right, guys, here we go on the wreck shad. Let's check it out and see. Let's get him up here. Oh, it's a nice bass. Let's go, let's go. There we go. Who's hiding in there? All right, guys, there he is. 15.5 on the catch board. Let's let him go. There you go, buddy. Pretty good fish on that wreck shad. I just twitched it, paused, twitched. Sometimes you gotta downsize, I guess, and that works. Not too shabby of a fish. See if we can get another bigger one. Okay guys, check it out. So it's got a wide body. Look at that, just all you need is that one treble. Put a little flash on there, and he had that thing inhaled. So how I fish it, just like a regular crankbait, except for this, I'll give it a couple of twitches, twitch, and it'll hang there. It'll suspend and then slow sink. I've got some where I've got them where they can come up, they'll float. But a lot of times when it's banging around down there and you just kill it or give it a twitch, ooh, there's a big gar jumped out there. See how it twitches? Sometimes that's all you need right there. All right, guys, it's gonna wrap it up for me for today. Thanks for hanging out with me. Until next time, I'll see you then. Hopefully you guys are out there catching stuff. Let me know what you're catching, what you're using. If you're using red, you're using spring baits, or maybe you're still iced in. Hopefully you got some open water. All right, till next time, bye-bye. Now get out there and get your lures wet.